We're the Cribs. I'm Gary Jarman.
I'm Ryan.
And I'm Ross Jarman.
Well, it's hard to really answer because we just got out of the van after like a 6-hour journey in the sun. It was not even supposed to take that long. It's only about 3 hours from Wakefield to London, but there were like roadworks and stuff, so at the minute I'm feeling a bit rubbish, but I'm sure it'll be alright later on.
So, at least nice weather today, you know. It's not hammering it down anymore. It should be fun. Playing outdoors is always weird, but we'll try and have fun, I guess. Like yesterday, I was actually getting a lot of glare. I would find it difficult to see, but I'd never really want to wear sunglasses on stage at a festival. It's like that. As soon as bands play festivals, come out with sunglasses on, you know.
Their one excuse to like get away with wearing it, but I don't think that like you shouldn't really let the situation, like if you're outdoors, it's daylight, you shouldn't really let that stuff like that affect your gig, and we like definitely try not to. We don't approach it in any different
Having
way.
said that, it's really not our natural environment. So looking forward to seeing the Wild Beasts. They're one of my favourite bands at the minute. They did a couple of shows. Well, they played one show with us on the last tour, and they're really good.
So I've got the 1990s Whammy band. I've got to give them it back. So I definitely hope I will be seeing them at some point today, because I feel quite guilty about
Tremolo arm back.
I think Reading last year for me were definitely one of the best ones.
Reading and Leeds Festival last year were great.
Like, we did the main stage, which is something that, like, I guess after having gone to that festival for years, like when we were like kids, you know, it seems fairly significant to do the main stage at a festival like that. And we just had a really good time. We just had a really good time playing. It was a lot of fun.
Fuji were really good last year in Japan. We played a festival on Coney Island in New York as well, and that was surprisingly good too. So, but I'd say Reading Leeds.
I mean, there's been so many of them, it's hard to kind of pick. And I mean, they all just blur into one, and I kind of forget what happened at each one of them specifically. So
there's definitely more potential for it to go wrong. Is this one a disaster? But this were really good actually. We played Tea in the Park we headlined the 10 about 2 or 3 years ago, and the crowd went for a stage invasion, and the bouncers, the security guards were trying to hold them back, and then the kids realised there were more of them than there were of the security guards, so they threw the security guards into mosh pit.
It was a security guard off the stage into the crowd, but apparently he landed on his shoulder and dislocated his shoulder. He tried suing us, so that's kind of a little bit disastrous, I think.
That was a fun show though. That was a fun show.
We definitely try and we don't go up there with the attitude of putting on a professional gig, man. You know what I mean? There's too many people already doing that. So I mean, not saying that we go out there and purposely try and fuck things up, but like, you know, we definitely don't have any kind of
try and keep some spontaneity
involved in some way. I think that's definitely an important thing. You know what I mean? Otherwise, you're just boring. You know, and like. You know, we want to have fun when we play ourselves anyway, you know what I mean? We don't want to get to the point where we're just going through the motions on stage, really, so.
I like to think that, you know, people may appreciate the fact that we try and avoid a lot of the, you know, things that, a lot of the traps that the bands fall into, so, you know, with regards to playing ball a little bit.
We certainly do things its own. Everything we've done has always been on its own terms. You know
hopefully that's the thing that the bands appreciate, I guess, because they can understand our position a little better.
I don't going to say that I'm going to avoid anyone, but socialising isn't going to be highest, you know, top of my list of priorities. It just isn't. You know what I mean? I don't need to make the scene, man.
Goodbye, NME.com.
See ya.